You can protect your peace without getting angry, without begging anyone to value you, and without trying to prove that you deserve to be treated better. When someone begins to take your presence for granted, the most important thing is not to make them regret it. The most important thing is that you do not keep hurting yourself just to keep a place in their heart. Maybe you have been in that feeling before. You keep trying. You keep showing up. You care. You compromise. You explain. And you wait. But the more you give, the more you begin to feel taken for granted. And at some point, what makes you tired is not only the way they treat you. It is the fact that you keep ignoring your own feelings while hoping they will change. The Stoics understood that you cannot force another person to see your value, but you can choose not to trade your peace just to get their attention. In this video, we are going to look at how to stop explaining yourself to someone who does not want to understand, how to return to caring for your own life, and how to set boundaries with the things that are draining you. If you found this content helpful, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. This is a place where we learn together how to live with more calm, think more positively, and be kinder to ourselves each day. And to begin protecting your peace, the first thing you need to do is stop explaining too much to someone who does not truly want to understand you. The first step to protecting your peace is to stop explaining too much to someone who does not truly want to understand you. There are moments when you speak very clearly, but the other person still chooses to misunderstand. The more you explain, the more they pick your words apart. The more you try to help them understand your feelings, the more they make you feel as if you are making everything bigger than it is. In moments like that, what makes you tired is not only what they said. What makes you even more tired is having to keep proving that you are not wrong, not selfish, not too sensitive, and not asking for too much. But someone who truly respects you will not make you explain endlessly before they are willing to treat you with kindness. The Stoics understood that you cannot control how another person sees you. You can live kindly. You can speak gently. You can try to make your words easy to understand. But there will still be people who do not want to understand. And when that happens, continuing to explain only takes more energy from you. You can choose a calmer way. Say it clearly once. If they still choose to dismiss your feelings, stop there. You do not need to get angry. You do not need to write one more long message. You do not need to find more proof to show that you deserve respect. Sometimes, protecting your peace begins with one simple sentence inside your heart. I have explained myself clearly. If they do not want to understand, I do not need to keep hurting myself. When you stop explaining yourself to someone who doesn't want to listen, you begin to take back your time and your energy. And the next step is to return to taking care of your own life, instead of spending the whole day feeling happy or sad based on how they text you, reply to you, or care about you. The second step to protecting your peace is to return to taking care of your own life. When someone takes you for granted, it is very easy to spend too much time thinking about them. Will they text back? Do they still care? Do they realize how much you have been trying? And the more you think, the easier it becomes to forget your own life. You still have a body that needs rest. You still have work that needs to be done. You still have small goals waiting for you to return to them. You still have a life that needs to be cared for, not one that only revolves around how one person treats you. The Stoics understood that we should not place all of our peace in someone else's hands. If they become cold, you do not need to let yourself feel sad for the entire day because of that coldness. If they do not value you, you do not need to neglect yourself while hoping they will change. Begin with very small things. Go to sleep a little more on time. Eat a little better. Clean up your workspace. Walk for a few minutes. Finish one thing you have been delaying. These things may not make the sadness disappear right away, but they remind you that your life still belongs to you. When you return to taking care of yourself, you are not doing it so someone else will regret it. You are doing it because you also deserve to rest, to be cared for, and to live through the day with a little more ease. And once you begin returning to yourself, the next step is learning how to say no to the things that keep making you more tired. The third step to protecting your peace is learning how to say no to the things that keep making you more tired. When you care deeply about someone, it is very easy to give more than you can carry. When they text, you reply right away. When they need you, you show up. When they become cold, you try even harder. When they hurt you, you still tell yourself to be a little more patient. But if a relationship only makes you try alone, then the longer you stay, the easier it becomes to lose your peace. You can be kind, but that does not mean you always have to be available. You can care, but that does not mean you have to ignore your own feelings. You can love someone, but you do not need to let them take your presence for granted. The Stoics understood that peace does not simply appear on its own. Many times we have to protect it through very small choices, replying more slowly when you need rest, not continuing a conversation that hurts you, not taking all the blame just to keep someone from leaving, not giving too much in a place where you are constantly being taken for granted. Saying no does not make you a cold person. It simply shows that you also know how to respect your own limits, and someone who truly values you will not make you become exhausted before they understand that you also deserve to be treated with kindness. When you know how to stop at the right time, you no longer need to chase just to keep a relationship at any cost. You begin to keep your time, your energy, and your peace for yourself. In the end, protecting your peace does not mean you become cold. It simply means you are beginning to know when to stop before something keeps hurting you for too long. You do not need to keep explaining yourself to someone who does not want to understand. You do not need to neglect your own life just because one person has become distant. And you do not need to keep giving too much in a place where you are constantly being taken for granted. The Stoics understood that we cannot control how other people value us, but we can control how we treat ourselves. You can choose to explain clearly once and then stop. You can choose to return to taking care of your body, your work, and your mind. You can choose to say no to the things that keep making you more tired. Victory is not making someone regret what they did. Victory is when you no longer need to chase anyone just to feel that you have value. You can still care about someone, but you do not need to lose yourself just to stay in their life. If you found this video helpful, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. This is a place where we learn together how to live with more calm, think more positively, and be kinder to ourselves each day. Before you leave, I want to ask you something. What is taking away your peace the most right now? Explaining too much? Waiting too much? Or giving too much? Leave your thoughts below. I truly want to hear your perspective. See you in the next video.